What's going on, guys? It's Thomas here. Even though it happened a little bit under a week ago, I'm making a video about the New Orleans Hornets and them receiving the first lottery pick. And it's definitely not a conspiracy, and I'm not just saying that because I'm from New Orleans and I'm a Hornets fan. But in my opinion, it'd just be way too difficult for the NBA to rig the NBA draft lottery because there's just so many numbers and probabilities that have to go into the whole ordeal. But anyway, even if it was a conspiracy, which there's no way it was, we deserve it anyway because at the beginning of the year, when we were trying to trade Chris Paul to the Lakers, David Stern kind of screwed us over because he said the trade didn't go through because of basketball reasons, and he was basically just trying to say how the Hornets would have been getting screwed over, but in truth, he was just didn't want the trade to go through because he thought the Lakers would be too good. And I was happy with the trade because, we would have gotten Lamar Odom and Goran Dragic, who were both, role players. And we also would have gotten Luis Scola, who's a borderline all-star in my book, and Kevin Martin, who, averages over 20 points a game. And there was also talk about maybe us getting like one or two draft picks. And I think we would have been a playoff team too, maybe a 6 or 7 seed. So, whatever. But we got the pick. And I think we're going to have a really bright future. If we can keep Eric Gordon here, he said he's going to explore free agency, but we can really match the amount of money that any other team would give him because we got Tom Benson now, who just, we got a lot of cap space also. And I think we should re-sign him, which we probably will. He's just going to look around a little bit, but I think we can match whatever any other team will give him, if not more. And also, I think we're trying to get rid of Chris Kaman, but I don't really want to because he proved himself towards like the middle and end of the season. I think we should get rid of Okafor because he's good, but he's just totally injury prone. So, and that'll give us some cap space because I think his contract is like $10 or $12 million, which really isn't worth it. And then we also got the 10th pick from the Timberwolves when we did our Chris Paul trade. And I don't really know what we should do with the 10th pick. I don't know if we should actually draft somebody or trade the pick for an established player who's already proven himself. But if we do draft somebody, I think we should draft either Damian Lillard from Weber State or Perry Jones. Either of those guys would fit pretty well, especially if we had Gordon, who hopefully will stay, and Anthony Davis. So, that'll be pretty exciting to see what we do with the 10th pick. And it's just going to be a really exciting offseason for the Hornets, too. Tom Benson's talking about rebranding, which is always exciting. Doesn't really mean anything, but it'll just be cool to see if we actually do rebrand. And, just the whole free agent market, see if we can keep Eric Gordon. And hopefully sign somebody else with all the cap room that we got. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.